欢迎跟我学中文。今天我们讨论 a strategic plan to take on characters. Learning Chinese characters is a lot easier now than it used to be. You don't need to remember strokes or orders. You just need to be able to recognize them. And with your knowledge of pinyin, then you can type them out. And you don't need to learn them by the thousands either, because the number of characters we usually use is not huge due to the high-frequency application of a relatively small number of them. A study by Beijing University Language Institute counted the number of instances a character appears in a selection of commonly available publications, totaling 1.8 million characters, consisting of 4,000 plus unique characters. What they found was the first 100 most frequently used characters accounted for 47% of the total number. The first 1,000 most frequently used ones accounted for 91%. The first 3,000 gives you coverage of 99%. So I believe at least the first 100 characters for a return of 47% coverage is a worthwhile investment. With that in the bank, you are experienced. The next 900 will be quite achievable. Pace yourself and do it with a good plan. So what's a good plan? Do them in batches with application. Learn recognition first, then typing with recognition. A good start would be these 10. 3 pronouns you use a lot in everyday conversation. 3 action words that happen a lot in everyday conversation. 4 most used functional words you need to put together words, build sentences. So print them out in massive size, cut them into poker cards. You may need more than one card for some of them, plus punctuations. Put pinyin at the back of them. Shuffle and line them up to say something. Here are some of the many things that these 10 cards can say for you. 她来了. Here she is. She's here. 你来吗? Are you coming? 你想来吗? Do you want to come? 你想不想来? Another way to ask the same question. 你不想来吗? Don't you want to come? 我想想. Let me think about it. I'll think about it. 她不说. She wouldn't say. 她说不. She said no. 她说不来了. She said she's not coming. 她说不想来了. She said she's no longer wanted to come. 我说的. I said that. It was me who said it. 你说的吗? Did you say that? Was it you who said that? 她说不的. She said no. She's the one who said no. 你说想的. You say you wanted it. It was you who said you wanted it. The above already include the most common sentence structures, their negative and questioning form, and the 2 most difficult word uses. And this is what I mean by application, learning characters by using them. Application of words, phrases, and sentences. One very important note about application is always go by a character's meaning in their Chinese definition, not by their matched up English words. For example, 想 usually is said to mean to want, but we also use it to say 我想你, I miss you. 你想我吗? Do you miss me? 我不想她, I don't miss her. Therefore, when you do poker characters, include uses of different meanings. Another example, 来 usually is said to mean to come towards you, the person who's speaking. But in Chinese, we also say 我来, I'll do it, let me do it. Or 我来, to insist, again offering help or picking up a tab. 我来说, I'll do the talking, offering or volunteering to be the one to get something out in words. You can see both have other uses apart from the usual match-up in English. And sometime down the track when you see them in combos with other characters, you have more discovery. Once you can recognize them reasonably well, you can try typing them out on a word processor that accepts pinyin input, and then you are ready for the next 10. Here are more things you can say with today's first 10 characters. I'll suggest the next 10 in our next episode on learning characters. Next up, we'll discuss the 3 functions of le. If you find this content useful, please like this video to support my channel. 多谢各位的陪伴，我们下次见。